So just as you would clear any single crystal that you come across, and when I say come across, whether you have purchased it yourself, whether you have been gifted the particular crystal, or you happen to just find it along your path, you will know that the crystals require cleansing and clearing, and they require this really often, sometimes once a week. Particularly if you are like me, you have a practice and you have lots of crystals around in your room and you are having clientele in and out. So the crystals are obviously picking up and absorbing all of these energies, and the cleansing and clearing can be unique and different depending on what that particular crystal is. Some you can put into brown rice, raw brown rice. Obviously you toss out the brown rice after you have cleansed it. You do not cook it and eat it. Some require a little bit of rinsing underwater. Some are happy to be in the sun. All crystals love the moonlight. So we know that there's this constant cleansing of crystals. So when you have crystals, there is a lot of work that comes with it as well. However, the properties that they end up providing us with, help assisting us with, outweighs all of the work that goes into it. The purpose of this particular video though is it coming to Orgonite products, and in particular Orgonite pyramids and even Orgonite pendants that people have and wear, is that they too require cleansing. So cleansing of the environment that they have been in, that they have come in, whether they've been courier, transport, sitting in a shop. The actual person who makes the Orgonite pyramids has their own energy that is put into it. So it's a really good idea just to clear any of your Orgonite pyramids or Orgonite pendants that you may have. And what I just wanted to share with everyone today is just how you can do it with a dowsing tool. So this is the dowsing tool that I use. I work with the levels of consciousness chart, which is David R. Hawkins. And what I love to do is just get a sense of where this particular crystal, or in this case, an Orgonite object, is, where its level of consciousness is at on receiving it. And I'm just going to get a sense now where this particular Orgonite pyramid is sitting. So I'm just making confirmation. They're still asking about this pyramid and where is the level of consciousness at the moment for this particular Orgonite pyramid. Okay, so it's sitting between anger and pride. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we're just going to remove all the negativity and remove all the lower levels of consciousness that is sitting in this particular Orgonite pyramid that it has picked up from yesterday after it was cleansed and recharged to higher levels of consciousness. So just removing all the blockages, all the negativity, all the lower levels of consciousness, any malevolent energy it's picked up. And now I'm going to ask it to recalibrate and to reprogram at its highest and most benevolent divine creation, intention, all the crystals that are inside this particular pyramid, the triskelion energy that is in here, asking it to be reactivated to its highest and most divine purpose. Okay, and now to get a sense of where it is sitting in terms of the levels of consciousness now after this clearing. And it is now between love and joy. And now from joy to peace. It will radiate depending on what is happening inside this beautiful Orgonite pyramid. That is my way of working with dowsing tool to clear Orgonite pyramids, Orgonite pendants. Actually, interesting enough, let's just have a look at this particular one, which is one I wear every single day. It is a flower of life one, which is the symbol that I work with the most. And we're just going to do a quick checking in, asking about this particular flower of life Orgonite pendant. Okay, and then also just to see where it is sitting at. Let me just go a little closer. Where is this particular pendant sitting at levels of consciousness wise? It's sitting at courage. So we're just going to remove any negative energies, anything that prevents this flower of life Orgonite pendant from actually vibrating and radiating at its highest and most benevolent divine purpose, what it was created for. And now we're just going to ask it to reprogram itself and to reactivate its highest and most benevolent divine properties for the highest well-being of the wearer and of everyone who comes into contact with the wearer. Okay, and then now we're just going to test. So now where is this Orgonite pendant sitting at in terms of level of consciousness, and it's sitting between peace and enlightenment. which is very much what the flower of life is designed to do. That is how you can clear your Orgonite materials. Find yourself a dowsing tool, anything that you feel comfortable with. This is obviously, as I said, one that I feel comfortable with. And please remember, anything that is Orgonite needs clearing and reprogramming as well.